Another session starts us in yet another interesting position in or around Cintrell. This time, though, it begins after, at long last, achieving that coveted long rest within the relative safety of Stephen's tiny hut. Last week was a big task as you fought a strange draconic beast made in part from golden radiant flames in an area seemingly designed to trap would-be dungeon delvers in a very dangerous situation. One very difficult to escape without suffering major damage and quite possibly casualties. But as your small band of heroes has done time and time again, you overcame. Though not without some drama. It came down to a few key moments. First and foremost, where it began with Saru tapping deep into his emotions and pulling upon the strands of the weave that he is still fumbling to understand, but causing the dragon fits of confusion in your time of greatest need. All the while, the continuous peppering of damage and chipping away at the monster's sack of health and stamina the dragon seemed to possess, as it was essentially locked there in place, unable to bring its wits together long enough to make a meal of your party. Once the effects of confusion wore off, however, it was able to find a target, and it turned its gaze toward Xerxes, who had flown beyond the beast to inspect a lantern it had been seemingly guarding at the base of the inverted ziggurat. With two massive swipes of its claws and one fierce bite, it lifted its head satisfied, feeling the life leave the tiefling. But by the divinely imbued grace of Isabel, using her morning preparations to cast Death Ward, Xerxes was spared. Was able to watch as Kaban leapt through the air, brought his massive hammer down upon the beast, breaking it into large hunks of eroded skeletal stone, and extinguishing its flame, landing amongst the fallen rubble, likely in a 3-point stance. You took the time to inspect the room, collect the lantern that Xerxes was able to identify as a key-like device, and head back to the large brazier by which you entered before it had fully burned out, making sure not to stumble into another fight that you weren't fully prepared for. After realizing at least one of the lantern's uses, allowing you passage into the strange demi-plane of Cinfall Keep, you decided to stay the night inside the revel of the cathedral on the material plane, in line of sight of the brazier that the lantern would allow you to pass through. And it was on the final watch of the evening that the elves saw the brazier catch fire and the looming flame guard emerge. Its massive scythe-like ashen blade in hand, it paced towards your hut before vanishing into the ethereal plane, reappearing as it circled you, before seeming to take its leave for good. The next 2 hours passed without sight of the creature, but the feeling of its ambush was ever present. After Stephen recast the hut around you, buying your party more time, you began to discuss your options moving forward. And that, my friends, is where we find ourselves. I was going to let Connor roll some hit dice right now, but that's already done. If anyone wants to talk about any of the cool stuff they got, they can. Or straight to business, into the action. That's up to you. The choice is yours. I'm going to bring you to the map.
I got hit points.
Always good.
That's good. You do want those. Those are important. Those are importante. Okay. There's your group.
Got my bird back.
Oh. Heard.
Isabel, you said you had a way to prove that they hadn't acquired the Ember already. Do you want to? How do you go about doing that?
And she'll pull out some bowl she has in her bag she has used for potion making or whatever, to ground up herbs, and she'll pour some water into it. And says, well, first I need a basin, and then I have the components required. Just, do we want to talk about what we want to specifically ask for? Start?
Want to know? Yeah, the Ember. That's the easy one, right?
That's something I've already defined.
Yesterday.
Maybe no. Does everybody know about the creature that was out there? Was that told to everybody when they woke
Yeah,
up?
because it woke up on, like, it came on hour 6 of the first hut, and so when you and Xerxes got up for your morning piss, Steven was like, "Don't effing go out there," and cast a new hut, and so we're on minute 10, hour 1 of hut number dos.
So my question would be, like, is that thing respawning? Is that like the same thing? Or is there a layer of them, or some kind of question around the fire itself and what?
They have to be yes/no questions, right, Isabel?
Yeah. Yes, no. Positive, negative.
I mean, we could ask if...
I mean, we can try and decide we can ask to see for sure if the Ember is actually in through the fire.
That was going to
or
be
whatever.
my. Just ask. Is the shard?
What's it called? Cinfall Keep?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cinfall Keep to the. Did that brazier have a specific name, or was it like specifically known?
Am I muted? No. It was didn't have a specific name, but it was the brazier within the Cathedral of Sin, and it was the ever burning, like, fire of sin,
Okay.
the ever burning flame.
So it did have some significance.
Yeah, it had significance to sin.
I'm just, got to think about wording the question, right? You just say Cinfall Keep, because that's the name of what was here before, right?
Cinfall Keep is the new place.
Oh, is that the new place? What was it called before?
The first one would be called like Cintrell Keep.
Okay.
Yeah, or the Cathedral of Sin, anything of that would abide.
Okay. Never mind.
The DM knows what we're getting at.
That'll work,
Yeah.
then. I don't know. DMs could always try to use that shit against you, though.
Michael's been fair and generous, I think, to like hint that, like, hey,
I'll clarify things if I need to before I screw you.
Okay, that's definitely one question. Then I think we should ask.
I think it kind of then depends on that answer, because if it's like, yeah, we have to go back in there, did everything respawn? Like, my question would be, did everything we killed yesterday come back to life? Or did anything we killed yesterday come back to life? Just because if we have to redo that entire maze, I don't know if we have the ponies for it.
We could, that kind of rolls into what Will was saying. Will was saying about the thing respawning as well.
Yeah. It's just interesting how it's all shaked out, because for the other whatever whatever you want to call them. You have to kind of like dungeons or crypts. You have to like kind of go everywhere. So this one's a little different. So I mean, if it's in there,
I think.
I mean, going up against a dragon is, again, if it respawned, is like a fool's game. But it would be good to know.
But we already. Good thing is, I think we already got everything we needed in that room. So we should.
Yeah, I would think so too. But it is. I kind of agree. It's worth knowing if everything comes back to life.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's a good follow up.
As we try to like plan out what we need to do.
Well, then also, I guess, not to halt the thread of what we're on, and I just asking the question, do we want all our questions to be specific to the situation we're in now? Because another one is have more than 2 embers been recovered? Just to try and get a sense of like, are we...
sense of urgency.
Yeah, are we fighting the clock, or if it's like, nope, 2 embers have been recovered, we've got them. Like, okay, we have.
I did ask a similar question.
Oh, you did? Okay, I couldn't remember.
I didn't ask. I can't specifically ask how many, right?
No, that's why I just said have more than 2 embers.
Yeah, more than 2 have been recovered.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
So somebody else at least has.
How many
one.
questions do you get?
3 a day.
Wow.
3 a day.
Or more.
3 a
I mean,
spell.
Anna would be happy to ask something selfish too, and be like,
Oh, you don't get something selfish before I get something selfish.
there we go. So
Your weird ex-fiance that we want to kill but don't want to kill situation, Anna. That
is it related to that? Is it related to that?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, is he in there?
That's actually a good. That's a good question.
I'm not used to this chair. Probably just like one.
I'll think about it.
Well, why don't we start, or I should say, my vote would be for you to start with.
Is it in there?
Yeah.
And then just as a note, the spell, it does have a duration.
Yep.
Of 1 minute, so it's like, it's better to have the discussion now of like where we're going to pivot to and things like that.
Okay.
Just so, because basically you just won't have time for like a discussion about like, okay, we need to figure out now what we're going to ask after the next.
So,
just have,
I mean,
have your
willing
plan.
Another idea, especially if. So let's say you ask the first question. We're all like 90% sure the ember's in there, right? But if you come back no, like a follow-up question, when you could ask my selfish one, because that's interesting too. The ember's not there, but Osmir's there. The other question we could ask is like, is there an ember in Castle Briarwood or whatever it's called? Because that's kind of like the next logical one. And that would be like a question, yeah.
I think one note on that, just as it relates to the Sin and Briarwood Ember, as we're starting to hop the planes. I don't know if y'all just got like a little terrified when Michael made sure to point out that we were sleeping on the material plane. That definitely was just like, oh, we're high level now. That's going to start becoming a thing. But like maybe even just wording as is the meat, like the way to the Ember via Castle Briarwood or via Cinfall II, just because we have no idea, like with the Briarwood example, if that's going to lead to another plane or something like that. I just trying to avoid ourselves getting trapped in the wording of questions, I guess is the point I'm trying to make.
Fair point.
I love it, starting your day with a 5th level spell. That's when things are high level.
Also, Connor/Anna has some theories on what's going on, but I don't know if we should wait till if tonight's a good time to theorize. We should wait till Nate and Nick are here.
They got YouTube. If your theories help you progress, then maybe
Yeah.
maybe they're
Yeah,
good theories.
definitely.
If Anna has them.
Because also Croft, because I forgot, and I guess I don't know if you've really shared it. I didn't realize this was a 5th level spell you're using. I thought this was your new power because of your Ember.
No.
So that's
Um,
another road we can go down.
okay.
Because don't you have augury?
I do, but that's much more like, is it good if we like?
Right,
Is it gonna be
yeah.
sort of bad if we go in there?
But that
Yeah.
gives us credence into we don't have to play 20 questions with the Cinfall Ember of like if it's
We could
here.
Yeah, we
then
can still
it
get
can
like
be-
one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Here, you want another question?
shoot.
Oh my god. Is Ornell Saris's body the host of Odalric?
Marshall mentioned a very similar question to me.
Yeah, that was my question.
a
Is
bit ago.
Yeah. Is Ornell Saris's body the host of Odalric?
That was a good one.
Because given what happened a couple weeks ago, that makes the most sense to me. Is he was like, one, Anna would relay this. Saris was like a lot older. I mean, she said he looked like shit on purpose. Like he looked way older, and it hasn't. So, I mean, obviously weird things happen with time, but he shouldn't have been that old given, the last time they saw each other. And two, like, the phasing in and out, saying like speaking in the third person.
Guess this will actually be also a good time to. Isabel and Xerxes had a small convo about what they were spoken into their minds during the mass suggestion, and had very different responses. Xerxes was more akin to praise almost, while what he directed towards Isabel was just outright threatening.
Interesting.
So I don't know. That could add to it.
Anyways, if you want to ask on a backstory specific question, that's probably a better one. Because that would be, because as of right now, Anna sort of assumes that Odalric somehow took over Ornell Saris, which actually really, if that's what happened, that really connects a lot of dots. Because Saris knew, or claimed to know that the thing was happening. And it's just been like, I don't know, there's a lot going on there. So he could have like inadvertently, he could have invited, this monster into into the realm.
Yeah.
Or he could have been like messing with, been like the warlock who flew too close to the sun. And now has been taken over by his patron.
And hasn't some of the elves from Greyforge said that like he was working with?
Yeah, so he
himself said it.
Yeah.
So he was like,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he was like the Jafar in Sin, and then bolted and went to Greyforge right before the Skyfall. So then, and so we know that, right? We know that the Cinfall Keep has the weird corruption, that seems connected to the corruption. We have a pretty good guess that Sarah was trying to be manipulated by the unseen, just like they were doing to Stephen.
And that seems some connection with Greyforge.
And that was like, that'd be like a Greyforge. It just like ties a lot of threads.
Yeah.
Potentially. And it ties a lot of threads between this corruption, Embers, unseen.
Do you think Sorani knows?
Yeah.
Do you think she would bend to something like that?
I don't know. I think Sarani would do anything.
Okay.
Literally anything.
Okay.
But I could also see her being blind and Saris like manipulating things behind the scenes, but I don't know. Or like Sarani being like them making an agreement and she's like, actually don't really tell me what you're up to. you know.
Gotcha. Because that seems like it could be an interesting power dynamic. That's all.
Yeah.
If
It
is all
The veil does seem too small for the both of them.
Yeah.
Eventually, but you know.
just my initial thoughts on bringing this up.
Mhm.
Shall we cast some divination spells then?
Yeah, you go for it, Croft.
Okay.
Real quick, before you do, shouldn't you have one level 5 spell slot left?
I do.
It says 0, so you might want to fix that.
I did. I changed it.
Oh, okay.
I
cool.
accidentally sent it to Michael privately initially.
Nice.
My spells are correct now.
You know what?
Whiskers.
Was the other question you could ask, is the flame guard outside of the hut right now?
Don't need a question for it. Steven says real loud.
Could probably just use augury for that.
Yeah, I didn't.
Is
think
it
so.
bad if we step outside the hut?
That mother effer is just gonna pop up the moment one of us steps out there.
So it better be the tankiest motherfucker that steps out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, we can send out Arthur or Cat.
Arthur and Xerxes. Xerxes can shoot through the hut. So
Yeah. Sarah. Yeah, they brought their ammunition in. It was in the hut when it started, so fire it out.
All right. So Isabel begins again. Like what was seen the other day by Saru, or I guess Knight. She first cuts a little incision in one of her fingers and drops a few drops of blood into the basin, and then a drop of holy water followed, and then she kind of just leans in and looks into the basin. As Michael said some awesome description last time that I don't remember.
Yeah, and the last time you did it in a puddle, and this time as you're doing it in this little basin, and you just saw her put the two, small little dab of holy water with her blood in there, and as she's leaning down and starting this ritual or casting, saying the words that she's needs to say, like, and focusing on this small basin that she's kind of pulled out. You all see the water just slowly comes basically to the top of the basin. The small bowl is now full, nearly overflowing with water, as she's just kind of holding it there, kneeling over it, as if it's awaiting her questions.
Isabel speaks a question, but it's in Celestial. So if anybody knows Celestial or can understand Celestial, let me know. Otherwise, it's gibberish to you.
Let me read a thing. Isabel, as the water begins to kind of vibrate, as if it's like being impacted by many little drops of water from above that are unseen, like starting to kind of shake there in your hand, you get what first strikes you as what you would have believed to be essentially unclear as the result. But the way that it's kind of presented to you, you know that the answer is less unclear and more yes and no. But there is a shard of like truth or hope or affirmative to the answer. But it seems shaky, it seems a bit unclear, and it seems like there is also like it may rely on other outcomes.
Gotcha.
And then the water just kind of evens out and is still again as it awaits your second question. You get the more sudden impact of water just kind of like violently moving, one kind of solid thud, the answer being no.
Okay, that's good. How do you spell your old fiance's name?
Osmeir.
Osmeir.
Anna catches the name as you're speaking Celestial. Her ears perk up. It's like, oh, I understand that. I understood that word. The answer is as the kind of edges of the water start to like slowly shimmer and swirl, and then eventually fade away, and you know the answer to the question is yes.
That was all 3 questions.
And as the final, water begins to calm, it slowly begins to fade into the glass, and you are left with that bowl. There is no more water in it, none of the holy water you poured, nor the blood. It is all gone. Dry as a bone.
Spell puts it back in her bag. Okay, what I learned. The shard or ember of sin, it's more complicated than it seems, than it might be, or than initially we thought. It's in there, but not in there. It could be that it's through, if that goes to some other plane, then when we're in there, and it goes to some other plane after that to get the shard or ember, that could account for its complexity or its grayness. Things will not, as far as I was able to discern, things will not respawn inside the keep. So, should be clear way most of the time. And Osimir is in there.
So you see Anna let out like a pretty deep exhale. And she glances over at Sarah and she's like, "How are you feeling today, Sarah?"
have been better. Do you think that means my sister's in there as well?
Almost certainly.
Do you think what he said could have been true? I know I was under his influence, but he said as much as that she was in there.
But didn't he say she was in the throne room, and didn't we go to the throne room?
I had the urge to go to the pontiff's chamber, not the throne room.
I sort of assume that they're in the pontiff's chamber. So, and that, if we go back, is where I would think we should look first. So, was thinking about this morning. I was just staring at the flame guard flickering in and out of existence. And I think I should just disguise myself. I think trying to figure out what's going on with them is probably too complicated at the moment. And if they're trapped or something, or they need to escape, we can help them escape, and then I can put she'll pull out of the bag the shackles on your sister, so we figure something out. But if they are just staying there, living there, at the behest of Ceres, then they're probably fighting for the other side. So, anyways, that's what I think. I should disguise myself, and you guys should just act like you would if you stumbled upon anybody in one of these, not trustworthy, but also we know Sarah's gonna see her sister and be curious about that reaction. Anyways, I think we should try to glean information from them based on their responses and what they want to do and how they respond to seeing Sarah there before revealing myself is the logic behind it.
Seems a safe bet.
Anybody else have any thoughts?
Anyone want to answer my question
Which ones?
that I threw in Roll20?
Oh, I wasn't even looking at it. No. Her sister, her name is Syl. And she was the one who so Anna was in Cinfall. She was doing her job. And Sarah's sister is the one who backstabbed her. And basically orchestrated, pulled the strings. Anna doesn't know the specifics, but why everyone thought she was dead and no longer there. And then her sister took over the role. And now her sister Syl is married to Anna's ex-fiance.
So she's who we're going to kill.
Yes. If we're going to kill somebody, it is Sarah's sister.
Done.
But we should probably get information out of them first and not have it revealed on Anna. I mean, I have disguised self prepared, so I can. Yeah. That's mine. But if they're there, they're probably in the pontiff's chambers or somewhere along that line to the right. And they may have information to help us. They may be prisoners. They may be working with Ceres. I don't know. But I think the best chance we have of getting truth out of them is if they see Sarah and Anna's not there. Anna's somebody else.
And sorry, Anna, I'll be honest, your family tree is really complicated.
It's fine.
When you say Ceres, you're meaning Odalric, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. With you. Tracking it the whole time.
Yep. Or who we think Odalric took over,
Yeah.
basically. You know,
Bad guy.
bad guy.
Yeah. I like it.
Okay. Cool. Now, do we have a plan for the flame guard, or just
No.
drop the hut?
That guy.
I think it's send out one of our tankiest people, take the first blow, everyone responds.
Okay. I mean,
Unless somebody else.
no, I mean, I think it's a good idea. I mean, if you or Saru could hit me with a shield of faith, I can activate my blade song and
Nature
step
something
out.
Better.
I mean, I don't need your crazy armor.
Okay.
You should keep your crazy armor.
I'll probably, I should say, I don't know. I have 1 5th level now, so
Yeah.
we'll see. I can hit you with Shield of Faith.
I can always microwave him again if we need to.
Yeah, I just know we're all so close.
Yeah, so it's gonna be harder. If it gets in us.
And let's circle the wagons as well. That way, because Dollars to Donuts says he's not gonna stay on this plane. He's gonna pop in, attack, and then pop back out and pop up somewhere else. So to try and dodge our attacks.
Yeah. Do we want to enter some sort of like initiative so you guys can get held attacks and stuff? And if Anna's gonna activate her blade song, it's gonna be rounds. So it'd be good to keep track of that.
We can do that. I could make that happen. Why not? Let's do this. Let's start here.
That's some bad initiatives. There you go, Steven.
Come on, gets the 16 at least.
Try banishing it.
That's true.
The only problem is we may face them in there.
I was gonna say, might be better just to that could be our last resort if we feel like we're taking hits.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why we have Anna around, right? She hasn't really actually had to AC tank for a while, so. And Kavan can tank.
Cool. Just figured I'd ask. We want
All
to
right.
try leading with that or not?
Do we want to
Shall
leave the
we-
hut up, or is it coming down?
I think it's just.
I think it should probably come down. I just assume you're too valuable to keep concentrating on it.
Okay.
Is there anything anyone wants to do before anyone leaves the hut?
Yeah, let's refigure our formation
round
here.
it out. Yeah, let me know
Okay.
what you want to do.
Kavan and Anna on opposite sides.
Okay, I should probably just use it. There's so few of us. Isabel's gonna take off her hat, put it in her bag, and then take the vial of her own blood and gonna pour it out on her head.
Awesome. So awesome. Such a cool spell. Horrifying.
Just the way it came after us the first time, I just have a sneaking suspicion about something.
And we are missing swift death to our enemies. And a gun. Saru, you done any training with the gun? Can you be a warcaster and shoot a gun and cast spells with your other hand? That'd be pretty
I'd
nice.
like to see Saru with a bandolier of bullets. Just like and like a really heavy.
Just imagine Saru in the Zardoz outfit with
Yeah.
bandoliers.
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay.
With a Bud
Can we
Light.
tighten up the formation?
Anna's at the side she's going to be on, so.
Oh, we've got this big hole right there.
I mean,
Didn't
do you
make
want
it
to be at the edge?
No, but there's so few of us, we're all going to be on an edge.
Well, I assumed you weren't going to drop the HUD until you saw it, and then you could use your reaction.
Okay.
I should stand on the outside somewhere. Do you want to move in, Steven, or have Sarah move in?
Have Sarah move in.
Where do you want her? In the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Or protect that bird with your life.
Did you say shoot the bird? Okay, if you say so.
Can you hit on an 11 with your gun, with your handgun, Sarah?
No, probably not. Not with that. Anything else, maybe. Not the gun.
Yeah, we got to get Xerxes to work on that. Okay.
Maybe Sarah should have the real gun. How do I do this?
Michael, is it an action to drop the hut?
I don't think so.
Cool.
I think you can just do it.
Do it. Cool.
Or you could just 5 foot step out, 5 foot step back.
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, yeah, then the hut will disappear if you do that. There you
That's
go.
why I was asking, like, everyone else could do that, and I could just shoot crossbow bolts at it, and that gives us just that permanent cover. Problem is we're down Xerxes and Arthur, who would take the most use of it.
Yeah.
What exactly is our plan here?
I mean, Sarah can use it.
Are we standing and fighting, or are we trying to move to the brazier?
I
I think
assumed
we're standing and fighting.
Yeah, I assume we've got to kill it.
What do you want to do, Preston?
Why would we not just run to the brazier?
I assume it could follow us since it came out of there.
Or stop us when one half
Why
of
are
us
we-
is on the side of the ropes.
But we're all going to stand in one giant blob.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. We're in the tiny hut right now, so we're protected from it. So that's why we're in a giant blob. But like when the hut drops, I assume you can move.
I'm very open to other ideas.
Yeah. I think we're just like at this point we're just expecting as the hut goes down, we get attacked. So there's not really going to be a chance to try and run it to the
No.
brazier.
I will say I was imagining we stay in a blob because that way say we fan out, it's going to disappear, then pop up on Sara or myself, and Anna, Kavan are going to be out of range to try and hit it. It's going to hit and then pop back out. So that's why I was saying, like, let's just keep it tight so that way, even if it does pop up on us, people are in range and can hit it. But like I said, I'm not married to these ideas. It's a crappy situation.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't really see a lot of its arsenal to know what it can really do.
Michael, is this initiative order just for when the fighting starts? So we're not technically in initiative.
Yeah, you're not in initiative right now. It's just you guys. Somebody said, "Can we see it like an initiative order?" Just so once we're going, we're going. But yeah, it's not really anything. If people want to do things, like basically, if somebody's like, "I want to step out," like for instance, Anna wants to step out first. It's like, well, okay, everyone else has held actions. I understand that much. Because if things are going to shake out how you guys are guessing, someone steps out and gets attacked, then obviously initiative would start right then. But having the initiatives rolled already will just make it easier. So right now you're on the pony. There's just tense music and an initiative order to get you all on tilt.
But yeah, so as everybody's getting kind of ready, Saru's trying to give everybody a little pep talk. More of just like a motivational, just, we'll be fine, we'll make it through this, we beat it once before. It's a lot of us against just him or it. We've got Kavan, we've got Anna, we're fine. And everybody can have 15 temporary hit points.
Wait.
And some other things.
And advantage against, wisdom saving throws. If you get hit by an attack, you have advantage on your next attack.
That's awesome.
Damn. Once an affected creature loses a temporary hit points granted by the spell ends for that creature.
Oh, my connection to the server has just died.
It's 5 temporary hit points?
So annoying.
It's 5, but I cast it at 2 more levels higher, so you get 5 per level.
So 15.
Thanks. That's legit.
Pretty awesome.
That's dope.
Feeling motivated, Saru.
Your nasty blood rituals.
Isabel and Anna are leading each other into a dark place.
Yeah. So once again, I don't know if we've landed. Is the hut coming down or staying up?
My vote would be keep the hut up until the thing shows itself, and then drop the hut and let something loose.
Yeah, I'm talking about during the fight. It's staying up until we see it, but it just didn't know if there was the pop in, pop out of the hut people were wanting to do.
I think we're good to go.
Okay, the hut will drop when we see it.
So what is your intention?
So Anna's gonna try to step out and lure it. So if anybody ahead of her wants to have a held action.
Got my crossbow ready, because that's the only thing I can prepare at the moment.
Thunk, thunk. Yeah, Sara's definitely got her bow strung. She can fire out of that fire.
Saru's also going to walk up to Kavan in kind of like a hush-hush, so because Sara's so close, and he's going to whisper to Kavan and be like, you should go protect Anna. There's no better way to get her sister's heart than protecting her own sister, right? And bond him and Anna together. And then kind of give him a little shove.
I'll flavor move over, but stay there for tactical reasons.
I guess, Kavan, are you going to step out?
I think it would be because I would be stepping out without a rage. So that's just a 17 armor class
Okay, cool.
with no bonuses to defense.
No, I think that's smart. So. Okay, so are you going to have any actions?
I mean, I'm just holding it. But really, you can't hold your movement, can you?
You could hold just your movement if you wanted, which would
So I would.
not necessarily be that helpful, I guess.
But in case it is, I'll still hold it.
Okay.
Hold it. Yeah, you can always decide
Isabel,
if you want to actually use your trigger or not.
Cantrip.
cantrip. Okay, Anna's going to use her bonus action to enter her blade song. So we'll start taking that round counter. And we'll step out the bubble.
Okay.
I guess I stepped out right there.
Anna, as you step out the bubble. Couple things happen.
That's good.
Why? Why? Just work. Roll 20's mad at me. Anna, you immediately see movement all about around you. As from the shadows of the area come humanoid creatures that seem to be made up entirely of shadows. They each technically will get in the initiative order. But their held action was to appear and move. And that is what they have done. So yeah, Anna, that is what you immediately see upon stepping out of the hut. A plethora of shadow creatures. Oh, there's actually two more of those. And I will get them all on the initiative order. And we're back to having massive fucking initiative orders. I think I clicked them all.
You meant to click it 12 times. That's what you did.
I think I missed. Other effort. Don't know which one I missed. There's some good rolls in there. This boy. That's such a big turn order.
So that's what Anna sees.
Yes, that is.
That's gracious.
Did you see anything else?
She does not, actually. Just a lot of shadows.
Anna's gonna go right there. She is going to swing at the guy in front of her. But as you see her swing, she does something with her hand as she touches the blade that almost looks like she's going to cut her hand. She kind of just like drags her hand over the top of the blade. And as she swings it, it makes a thunderous booming noise. And with Anna's first attack, she casts Booming Blade. So she can now cast a cantrip as one of her attacks.
Nope.
So
Such a cool feature. 26 will hit. If you're wondering. Oh, cool. That had the booming blade on it.
and if the creature moves, it will take 2d8 of thunder damage.
Will it though? Because on the second swing, it dies.
Okay.
Vanishes.
Okay.
Hey, Michael.
Yep.
Did our held actions not happen because it wasn't specifically the flame guard?
I was letting Connor finish, but I was about to ask if anyone wants to trigger upon seeing enemies appear. You may.
Yeah, I'll shoot my my crossbow.
Who you aiming for?
That bro.
No, not that, bro. That will hit.
That's all I got. Because I don't think I can do. Don't think wizards are allowed multi-attack.
Not unless they're blade singers.
No.
Mine will go off too, I guess. I'll target the same one Steven did.
Lovely. And you're doing a little. Are you doing a little jump in, jump out guy? Because can magic go through this thing?
Guess it would.
Magic cannot.
Mm-hmm. This is a reaction, so I guess I can't move. Can I?
I don't think you can actually. Now that I'm thinking about it,
No.
magic can't go through this bubble.
Then nothing.
Nothing. Saru or Kavan. I mean, Sara's will target that same one that you guys are firing now. Because why wouldn't she? Flump. Flump. And she. Light. Twice. Taking it out. Kavan or Saru.
Nothing.
Okay. We will call that top of the round. Steven, it is your go.
Guess the bubble will drop, barring anyone's last second telling me not to. And yeah, bubble's gone, and I will toll the dead at that one. So I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Sorry, which bro? I didn't see the ping.
Upper left corner right here.
You. Wizzy?
Wisdom. Fail.
11.
11 points necrotic damage.
Steven, you see as the bell boom pulls out, it doesn't seem to have an effect.
Yep. It's my turn.
Okay. The Flame Guard will use its legendary action. To Ethereal Step. Back onto this plane. Which, as it does, will trigger. What do we have left? Kavan. Saru. Isabel, now not in the dome.
Sure.
One hit does absolutely hit. Just chunking into that 249. That 420.69. Kavan, did you want to move?
Yes. That'll be fine.
Grandiose. Okay, it is the Shadow's turn. This Shadow, his name is Larry. Let's see what his movement is. Mayhaps he dashed. He shall. The next Shadow. He will move there without dashing, and he will attack with a strength drain against Kaban. 11 to hit. You don't have to tell me twice.
Do I get a sense of what that was trying to do?
You have encountered these creatures or something similar before. It was trying to rake its claw through you and pull your strength out of you. This one's turn, it will move up and attempt to claw Stephen. With another 11. That's all I can muster is 11s. Okay, the next boy. There Sar's gonna try to get the one behind Anna. She will hit once.
Just what these things are. Oh, but the strength drain is terrifying. For someone who punches strength doesn't take 2d4 rolls.
It's very scary. Strength drain is very scary. Before the end of that turn, it will use a legendary action to make an attack against Anna with its Ashen Blade. (24 to hit).
Miss.
Ugh! She's horrifying, everyone. She's horrifying. Legendary action spent. And it is Kavan's turn.
Kavan will rage. And although he'll do
Seems
some
good.
stuff first, he does get this neat little thing, Instinctual Pounce. As part of the bonus action you take to enter your rage, you can move up to half your speed. Do I have to take that at the beginning? You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm 40 away from everything I want to get to. So he's going to attack the one to his southwest first.
This is gonna be like whack-a-mole.
Now to the northwest.
Very similar reaction. Pop, pop.
He will run upstairs to replace his mouse battery.
No, not the mouse battery.
Gonna run here, an action surge, and hit the one behind Anna.
Why do we even do combat?
Critical threat, critical,
Might as well. Might as well confirm it. We got very low AC. Something cool could happen. That will hit. Little bludge? Oh god. It doesn't matter what it is, obviously. That thing is dust, as they say.
Is this a habitable spot?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's going to attack that shadow.
Just clearing the field. Just clearing the field. Getting rid of that strength drain. That will not hit.
But because he critted, he does get one extra attack.
There you go. That could help, because that will hit. Vaporized.
And
Kavan is a whirlwind of hammer.
he's going to move there just to maybe help something. And that is his turn.
You. Are any of these fuckers still on the field? All right. You guys just gonna stay put for now. So close. We'll go there. With the dash. I'll go there. And we'll attack Kavan for the old strength drain. Critical threat.
Critical threat. Critical threat.
Sorry for listening, guys.
Critical threat.
To confirm. 16 hit?
Does not.
All right. So, 11 points of necrotic. And 1d4. Here we go. One. One point of strength.
That was an important one, though.
Knock you down a little level there.
I took him down a peg.
That's all it can do. This one will attack a cat because it's right next to him. Just kidding. It'll attack a different cat. Right there. Strength drain against Saru. Turn off advantage. 6. Solid. Solid. Flame Guard's turn. Pretty pleased with where he is. He's gonna stay put. Well, then never mind. He is going to. We're gonna do a full multi-attack. 3 attacks against Anna. Okay. 25 to start.
Shield.
Shield! She holds the shield above her head. He tries to bring down another and another.
I'll chronal shift.
Lovely. Rocks. Here's the chronal shift. 18. As the time warbles around him, he smacks into the shield, and then he tries to come down a third time. With the blade for a 26.
That's the
The
shield.
shield does not hit. That's a bonus action. He vanishes. It is Isabel's turn.
But we fought the shades stuff before, right? You said.
Yes, you had something similar at least.
Isabel know whether or not they're undead.
Roll a religion check, Isabel. Yes, she does.
And she's going to hold up holy symbol, or a brief prayer, and use channel divinity, turn undead on 30 feet. And these 4
Yeah,
should all be in 30 feet.
that they are. We'll start left to right. What am I, whiz? Is it wisdom?
Yeah,
Is
it's
everything
whiz.
wisdom? Everything's whiz. Left to right. Wow. These green dice that I have over here. Second. Third, we'll do the bottom, then the top. Bottom, then the top. 3 fails.
3 fails. And if they're
And-
CR 1 or lower,
Nice.
explode.
3 explosions. Did I explode the wrong one? I did.
Yeah, it should be the one by Saru and I.
Classic.
That's the wrong one too, but that's all right.
I just moved that one. I don't remember what his
It was right there.
Oh, this guy. Boom.
Yeah.
I'll just keep his bad initials. Alrighty then. Anna.
Anna's gonna use her bonus action to activate Spirit Shroud. No, she's not. She's gonna get her light. She'll get her lightning active first. Okay. So she'll do 2 damage to herself. The lightning will dance on her blade. And she will ready in action to strike twice. And including a booming blade if this thing comes into view in range. Is it real?
Lovely. It will.
I'm gonna move the bird a little farther away.
It will use 3 gained legendary action to ethereal step. Back onto the board. And Saru, as you begin your turn, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. I think. I'm not sure. Saru, as your turn begins, as you normally do, taking in the scene and calling out to your allies, you find your voice. Your voice is gone. Not only is your voice gone, but did it just get really quiet in here? As through you are deafened and unable to speak. What?
Oh, it's my turn. Sorry.
It is.
Well, there's not a ton you can do when you can't speak.
A lot of spells with that verbal component.
There's a lot of V's on my plate. Yep, there's a lot of V's.
Yeah.
However, we've established that some spells are musically based,
Yes.
which are not
As
words.
long as they don't have a verbal component.
That's not fair. Yeah, we'll move there.
We'll play.
Yeah, there. And he'll try to get Isabel's attention. Like trying to beckon her to come to him. Motioning that voice doesn't work, can't hear, don't know what's going on. And that's it.
Lovely.
Well, no, he's going to. He'll get her attention by blowing in his ocarina that he's got and making a noise, and that will do that to the big guy.
Love it. Wisdom save.
I think that has a verbal component, Bartlett.
I don't have it listed.
Oh, it does.
Okay, then I won't. That's fine.
It does have a verbal. All right. The shadow will dash up in here. That's all it can do. Flame Guard will take its next legendary action to attack Kavan. Why not? Kavan, did you reckless?
Always.
Why do I even ask? All right, here comes the Ashen Blade. 28.
16, 12.
So half the
Don't
slasher.
forget about your temp hit points too.
Yeah, I've used them now.
Yeah, and
Four.
once they're gone, that spell is no longer on you. All right, and then it is Steven's go.
I'm really about to do this. Gonna burn 3rd level spell and cast a bolt of lightning headed southward. And just
You're gonna hit Xerxes. Look out, Xerxes.
hit these two bros with 32 points of lightning damage.
They're probably dead, even if they.
That's why I'm talking like this. I don't know what their HP is, but it's got to be real close to 16.
I'm not going to roll it because they're
They were lined up too perfect.
I know. That's why I was just like, what is secretly?
Maybe they're not. Let me roll it before I delete them. Dex, right? Dex.
Yeah, Dex.
Boom, boom.
Wow, what a joke.
So the first one fails, takes 32. Well, kind of. The second one passes. And does, in fact, live. But he is
Great.
bloody.
Good.
But he is bloodied.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Because, yeah, they don't seem to take all that lightning damage, apparently.
Really? Oh, man.
Or else you would have been very right. Where's oh, I keep missing these two. Maybe this one will start. Just gonna chill. Just gonna chill. Sarah will flop the big guy. She will make contact. Vaughn.
Another couple percentage points off his HP, guys. We're doing it.
I guess you could have shot the liver guy. Oops. That was a thing. Alright. The first will miss. The second will hit. Anything else, Kavan? Shadow's gonna just continue to stay put. This one. Steven, it's gonna claw you. It's gonna try. 16.
I will shield.
There. Scrapes against the arcane barrier. As it's go. Same guard's turn. It's gonna come at Kavan. Well, it's got this this reckless attacker. He's leaving himself open. Please. Oh. 28, I feel like will hit. The second, another 28. Can you do the trifecta of 28s? Almost. But he does get the trifecta of hits. Dealing it out, big boy.
46. Wow, that was a lot.
And he will stay there. Isabel.
Bell notices Saru's waving an attempt at an ocarina. go over. I don't know if the thing has reach or not. It does.
It does. It does. It will use a reaction to attack. Not an advantage. 18. It's gonna get through that sweet blood armor.
Isabel comes over and short moment of Saru not saying anything. Isabel quickly figures out what's going on. I'm going to assume, unless you want me to make some sort of roll.
I mean, it seems like he's just gone mute. I can't understand why. Yeah, I mean, he's mute. You can make a roll if you want.
Cast Lesser Restoration, which removes blinded, deaf, and paralyzed and poisoned.
Lovely.
Deafened.
Saru, you feel that wash over you, and you can hear again, and your voice is returned.
Better, Saru?
Oh my God, Isabel! You're the best!
Alright. Yeah, that's my turn.
Decision to make. Anna, it is your go.
Is that flanking?
Yes.
Okay. Anna is going to use her bonus action to cast Spirit Shroud. And she's going to swing the first time. So that is 6 lightning, 1 cold, 3 thunder.
Thank you. Seems to not like that.
And you'll have to make the ruling, but it says if it moves more than 5 feet, it takes 2d8 thunder. And then she will swing again.
And it's speech reduced, isn't it?
Actually, I think your cantrip should be doing a d8 more.
No, it only does 1d8 at first, I believe.
Level 11 now. Cantrips improved.
I am a level 6 wizard.
That doesn't matter.
It's just overall level.
Yeah, I think cantrip is overall,
Really?
Mhm.
Cool.
unless it says specifically like class, like or whatever. But I think cantrip is overall. That will also hit.
It's just overall level. Okay. Well, then I'll go in and change my stuff. And that's 5 lightning and 8 cold.
Lovely.
And that is a bonus action and 2 actions.
Beautiful.
Internet is confirmed. It's with your character level.
Cool.
Yeah, that sounds right. Beautiful.
I will roll 1 more d8 of thunder.
Okay.
Her Jeremy Crawford, editor of D&D.
Good resource.
Yeah, he's a good sage advice there.
Okay.
Some of his dumb sage advice I don't agree with them, which is hilarious.
Cool.
Okay.
Man, I can do all sorts of damage. When you give me 4 rounds to prep.
All different kinds. Different kinds is good. Diversify that portfolio of damage. What's it want to do, if anything? I think nothing at the moment. It's true.
Come on, I can talk again. It hit it back for me. I don't know if it did it, but something did. But it hit it before it hits you.
It's very good advice. Who you hasting?
Oh, come on.
Always haste the barbarian, that's what they say.
And I believe. And then he will. He'll tack on inspiration to that as well.
Nice. Lovely. Steven, as you begin your turn, you need a wisdom saving throw.
That I have advantage on.
It's a good spell. Whatever that is called.
Motivational speech.
Motivational speech. I think my roll 20 is lagging again.
16.
Oh yeah, it definitely has not come through. There it is. Stephen, as you start your turn, very similarly to Saru, you find your voice as well as your hearing is not there.
Okay. That's what you want.
Love to see it.
Sorry, I'm just trying to read very quickly. I need a Constitution saving throw from the shadow right in front of me.
Six. Seems really solid.
That'll fail. Based on my reading, there's nothing that indicates there's a verbal component to this.
I don't think there is. It would say.
It's frozen in a field of energy. And I will go running up, having just witnessed the game of charades that Saru tried to play. Steven will now mimic and add on to that previously said game of charades.
a good game.
Good game.
Good. This one will do nothing. This one, Sarah will look to you as if indicating, should I leave it or should I just try to pop it while it's here? Great. She will try and longbow this thing after stepping away from it. Of course, because of, reasons. And she is, in fact, able to hit a creature stuck in momentary stasis. So that's good. Good for Sora. She will kind of maneuver away-ish. So she can kind of keep the peppering happening. It will go. Now. Kavan, you see this thing kind of return its focus towards you, and you feel this sensation within you, like a burning sickness. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it casting a spell that I can see?
It is not casting a spell.
Okay. Cool.
Innate ability. Which makes this creature quite frightening. This costs 3 legendary actions to do. And Kavan, you feel that burning kind of take over your body. You take a lot of damage. 33 points of necrotic damage. And Kavan,
I don't know if it matters, Kavan, but you do have an emboldening bond you can roll a d4 on. And inspiration die from
Yep, you're good.
both.
Probably too late to roll the inspiration considering we know the damage, but
yeah, you can roll the emboldening bond if you would like, since that's an ongoing status effect, but the inspiration, a little too late. 14 will not do it. Let's see.
Michael's rolling hot today.
Kavan, your current hit points are also reduced by 33. Your hit point max. So be sure to write that somewhere, write 114 somewhere, so that you have it to return to, if in fact you are able to at some point return to it. But currently, your hit point max is reduced to 81. And it's the Shadow's turn.
I got skipped.
Kavan not get a turn?
Oh yeah, it's sorry. It is Kavan's turn. Is when it began. doing
On top of all that awfulness.
Yeah. Legendary actions, confusing and scary. It is your go, Kavan.
We will bonus action second wind.
Seems solid.
Add 3 attacks. And I do not have to reckless because I have flanking.
I don't know. I heard earlier that you said always
say-
reckless.
I did say always.
There we go.
There you
There we
go.
go.
There you go. There you go.
Critical threat, critical
That is
threat,
correct.
critical threat.
Oh,
Boo.
terrible.
Not great. Not great, Bob. But a good amount of damage, nonetheless.
All right, second attack. Gross.
You have emboldening bond.
You can't use Emboldening Bond. He already used it. He could use
That
his
was on his. That
intuition,
was
though.
before his turn, though, wasn't it? Once per turn.
It happened at the start of his turn, I thought.
It was at the end of Sara's turn.
Yeah,
So his turn had not started yet.
but
So if
it'll
he gets
still be a
If he gets a
D4.
back
Well,
on
it'll
his
be
turn, then he could use
10,
it.
10 plus a D4 might not get it done anyway. So
And the other thing, inspiration isn't an attack roll, is it?
Yeah, it is.
D8. It's any roll, or it's any attack, ability check, or saving
Saving
throw.
Yeah.
It's a D10, not a D8.
Sorry, I sold you short.
Well,
that's what happens, I guess.
jeez.
Will not hit.
And the third attack. And actually, oh no, it's doing it right. Just making sure it was taking my reduced strength modifier.
Here's your golden bones.
Yuck.
Well,
Can't buy the roll.
you reduce the guy's strength, and he's just can't hit.
How do you feel about a 1, a 4, a 2, and a 5?
Yeah, honestly.
is that
Nick,
third
isn't
attack your own attack, or is that the haste attack?
Oh yeah,
The third-
you got the crit attack. Good call.
Oh, that
Okay.
is true.
You get one single weapon attack with haste.
Yeah, so you get one more with your crit attack. Either way.
Might as well.
Wait,
Might as well.
Didn't he use his bonus action in the second win, though?
It's
Yes.
not. It's a,
That's what
There you
the
go.
crit
So 3
attack
attacks with the
uses.
haste
Yeah.
Okay.
is your bonus action.
Oh, okay. That is it
I
then.
think it stands to reason that was a good use of second wind.
Yeah,
Probably.
he's hurting for the first time, really. Like, he's never been one turn away from dying before, but
I mean, if it
acting
makes you
tough.
feel better, you bloodied the flame guard, so at least the end is hopefully in sight? Question mark.
All right, Kavan, staying there.
Yeah.
The shadow that I tried to move on to. And then the flame guards. Where we are. I want to use that, but it doesn't make. It seems. It's gonna hammer away. With no advantage this time. First attack against Kavan. 23. The second. A 19. With that,
you have a +2 AC with haste.
important
Yeah,
stuff.
it's 19 with the haste.
Man.
5, 12, 8. Woo!
Stays up. Flame guard. Bonus action. Vanishes.
Does a little thundering noise pop off as it disappears in the ether?
That is a good question. Roll that damage. I can't find it. Dang it. Because it does.
It's just the thunder.
Beautiful.
It's just the 16.
Not that you need it, Croft, but free action. Steven starts pointing at Kavan.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Makes sense. You're looking that way.
Yeah.
I was trying to justify things in my head.
Isabel, it is your go.
Alright, we just got a long day ahead of us. I'm trying to not waste everything.
Maybe not. Who knows?
I think a lethal choice though is I'll use my last channel divinity and basically Kaban just go up to whatever your half hit points are right now. Because you'll get 50, so I'm assuming that will bring you up to half at least. Sorry. Gotta wait, Steven. That's my turn.
Anna?
Man. Part of me wants to step in front of Kavan. And then part of me doesn't want to leave all our spellcasters with the 2 tanks. I'm not even close.
Meta-wise, there's only one person this entire combat who's taken a hit.
Yeah, I know, but
But with that healing, I can survive another round of just about anything, though.
I think Anna's going to take like a... She can move 40 feet in a round. She's going to step in front of Kavan. She's going to get Linus out of the way. And she's going to have a reaction to absolutely unload with the attacks on this thing if it shows up.
Love it.
In her... Yep. That's
True.
your turn. We've done 4 rounds, right?
Sounds right. Yeah, it's not counting my rounds because
Okay.
I didn't even
I'm
turn on Combat Master this week
I've been trying to keep track, so.
because last week it was a pain in the butt again.
Because all I've done is I've had a bonus action every round except for this one. Okay, 4. Cool. That's your turn.
Saru.
Oh.
We
Gonna holler over at Kavan. Tell him that he's been through worse. And compound Isabel's healing.
nice.
Brutal roll.
And then that's it.
Steven, your hearing and voice come back.
Oh, that's nice. Cool. That's fun. Okay, quick reminder. When the casting time is one action, if I hold the spell and don't use it, it's gone. What we had last time was it's only when it's a longer casting time I could stop and not lose it. Am I remembering correctly? So if I hold a spell and I'm casting the spell, and if I don't end up using it, the spell slot will be gone.
Yeah, you hold the spell. The spell is cast, and then you just hold it. You're ready to
Check.
release it.
Yep. Thank you.
You can decide to use it or not.
Right, but either way, the spell slot's gone.
Yes. You spend the spell slot now.
Check. Then I will hold a spell if we see our friend pop up again.
Hashtag big boy.
Yep.
Sarah's going to take some pot shots at the shadows.
Forgot they were
across the way. 11's solid. She misses both. As you do. As you do, Sarah. Vaughn.
Kavan will hold his action, and if for an attack action, and if nothing has happened when it's Sara's turn, he will use his held action.
Love it. The shadow, or the flame guard will use its legendary action at the end of Shadow's turn to appear, which will trigger Steven.
Fuck you.
As it appears behind you.
I would like an intelligence saving throw, please.
I would love to do that. Yes. Not a great save. 18.
Goodness gracious. Everything's coming up Michael today.
Got the rolls. Got the rolls.
Got the rolls. So you will take 9 points of psychic damage, and that's it.
I've been really useful.
Yeah. I thought, like, oh, what a smart one to hold, and then...
Correct.
Yeah. 16 on the die.
All right.
20% chance.
Yeah, it only has a
+2.
+2 intelligence. Is its turn. And it is going to full attack. Steven, Ashen Blade. 16 to hit.
And of course, using that held spell was my reaction, right?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, that checks. That hits.
Sir will push Steven out of the way, flavor-wise, using cutting words.
Nice.
Oh. Thanks, buddy.
Roll it. How about that?
All he had to do was do it. It's 16 meets.
Awesome. Beautiful. The second.
That one.
One's a bit harder. 25.
Yep. Okay, so. Okay. Ah,
14.
this is. So do I still get advantage on my next attack, or is that gone?
The spell is gone, right?
Kinda.
Once you
Yeah.
lose your hit points.
Got it. Thanks many times over, Bartlett.
Yup.
Isabel.
Seeing that Steven seems fine.
He's cursing right. He's cursing right now.
Fine in a certain sense. God, I just don't know what to do. She'll hold her action. Holding one of her Battle Guardian features.
Anna.
I don't know why I'm looking at this like it's going to be any different. Anna is gonna have no. I think Anna's gonna do the. Yeah, I think Anna's gonna go there and ready in action to attack.
Sure.
Chasing after the wind.
Strange combat this is.
He will. He will help try to figure out where the big guy went. It'll inherently give Anna inspiration whenever it actually shows up. That's it.
Let's say with the top of the round, let's do our 8 o'clock break, just an hour and 12 minutes behind, because the combat looms on. Go pee, because I sure have to. Shall we continue this dance with Steven's girl?
I mean, the flame card could just jump off the bridge, and die.
It could, but that's not what it wants to do.
We're just kicking out options.
Steven's holding an ability.
Nope.
Not a spell.
Okay, nothing for him. Well, maybe it will just move here for fun.
Can Sarah pick up some kills?
Yeah, let
That's what
Sarah.
she's trying.
As promised before Sara's turn, Kavan is going to use his held action to punch himself in the face and hold his rage.
Smart.
Which hurts less now, thanks to the shadows.
What a
Way to
good
find
one.
that silver lining.
Sarah will try and kill the shadows.
Oh,
There we go.
Why do you
Got one.
exist, Sarah? All right.
Hey, let us not forget what she did to that dragon. She hit many times.
Also heals us.
She can do that sometimes. That's it though.
She's gonna be eating off that dragon for a long time. Hey, remember when I helped kill the dragon?
Come on, it is your go.
Bring it in tight, Kavan.
not the worst idea.
He'll go there and hold his attack action.
There we go. Circle the wagons, folks.
You're like if you've been sitting on a fireball or whatever from those shadows. Go for it.
Yeah.
It will trigger Steven's action as it appears.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Normal, no advantage, boom. 25.
Saves, obviously.
It's got solid con. Any ill effects on a save?
No, it was momentary stasis.
I see.
Just trying to hold him in place for a minute.
Would be good. For now, it is. Let's go. And it will attempt to pick off a target. Does it want to do that? It doesn't. Not yet, at least. Indutal. The first.
Is this to Zara?
It is. Sorry.
I was thinking until Sarah in one turn.
Yeah.
Second.
It's bad damage.
It's not good ammo. And the third. 8. 8.
Keeping Sarah alive.
8.
Wow.
Yeah, I nearly did it.
And was that with the temp hit points too?
It was, yeah.
Jeez. Wow.
So thanks, Barlet. You just kept Sarah alive.
Yeah.
That would have been it. Probably below con.
Yeah, that would have been very close. Very close to dead for old Zara. Okay. And it will. It likes its maneuvering right now. So, bye. Isabel.
Running all of this. It was going to go up. After seeing Sarah take a few, quite the beating. As she does, she draws a dagger and cuts into her hand, and then flings the blood in Sarah's face,
Ew, gross. Stop.
healing her for 34 hit points.
Never mind, don't
So
stop.
that takes 17, which unfortunately does kill the temp.
Yeah, that's a perfect use of those temp.
Actually, doesn't use the temp.
Yeah, temp always goes first. At
Yeah,
least-
I take damage. Okay. Its wording I could see its wording around that.
Well, Star is no longer bloody.
Damn, I lost my shield of faith.
Wait, did that roll with advantage?
No.
I should have advantage.
We can probably.
That does not help.
Oh my
Damn. Oh, that did not help.
Au revoir, shield of faith.
Lowly 23.
I know, it's gross.
All right, Isabel.
That's
Anything
it.
else?
That is it.
Anna.
Right there. Burning turns. Doing. Just holding the Talir like a baseball bat. It's actually
Tee something up.
Never mind. One-handed. It's actually very important. It's one-handed.
Surya, you're up.
He yells out to Anna. You're out on an island! Last time it targeted Sarah! Be careful! Bloop.
Thanks.
Hey.
Unfortunately, that's going to drop haste on Kavan, which means he can't do anything this turn.
Ooh, a wave of lethargy.
Somebody punch him in the face.
You sure you have an action, Saru?
Love it.
He doesn't need it though, right? He just hit himself.
He needs to take
Oh,
damage.
But he hit himself on his last turn though, right?
On his last turn.
But if he
Good
can't
luck.
do anything on this coming turn, is what we're saying.
You can hold your action to punch him on his turn. If you don't have anything else to do with that action.
Yeah, I'll do that
Love it.
for no reason at all, I guess.
I don't know.
That's perfect
It's
role
tired,
play
man.
right there. Saru's just like,
Okay,
come on,
punch me.
hit me hard. And Saru's like, okay.
I guess. Steven.
I am holding a spell.
Love it. Shadow. Nothing. Zara. Shooty shoot. Hey.
Hey.
Go.
Go.
So at least got to put down one of them.
Does.
Or shooting the peanut gallery.
Bam. All right, Sarah. Kavan, you so tired.
All
Can't
right.
move or take actions. Wave of lethargy sweeping over you. You punch him in the face right now, sir? Or are you waiting?
Yeah, I was looking. I was trying to find my unarmed strike, and I do not see it. So,
You're not proficient with that, right? Oh no, you are, right?
I have
He's
claws.
got claws.
You have claws.
I
You
swear
don't
I
have to
had.
technically use your claws. You could just punch him if you wanted to.
Oh, there we go. Found it.
Wow.
Doesn't hit anyway.
He doesn't whiz. He whiz.
His heart wasn't in it, you know. Kavan wonders if they're friends.
I don't. You should be thankful I didn't hit
got
you.
his claws out and he like comes to hit you, but he just ends up just like patting you on the shoulder.
That perfectly embodies how this entire night has gone.
Oh, that's incredible. That's incredible. I'm not even mad.
1 minus 1 is really good. Man, that's great. That's really great. That shadow just does whatever it does. It will appear with a big swing ready to swing. But first, Steven tries to make it do a thing.
Hang on, we're gonna. Consult some wording.
Good. Always important.
You're gonna be stuck out there.
All right, because Steven's getting really frustrated at playing this game of like magical hide and seek. Steven will shout at the top of his lungs, "Thunderdome, let's go!" and is going to drop a wall of force in a dome. And it's going to, like, for the radius, it's 10-foot radius. We'll have it center on Saru. Actually, yeah. And so, because it's cutting through the creature's space, I get to choose which side of the force it's on. So I'm going to bring it in and basically trap it in with Kavan, Saru, and myself.
All right. Will you link me Wall of Force? Oh, there it is. Great.
It's there.
You want to draw a wall where you want it.
So just it's a 10-foot radius. So I was catching him right there, and
Why does this do what it does? What?
I mean, for your own simplicity's sake, you could just say Flame Guard, Saru, and Vaughn are the ones who can do things while the wall is up.
Or in the wall.
Eat the circle tool.
The bane of roll 20.
So you want it like here.
For simplicity's sake, yeah, that works. It's a little bigger, but that gets the point across.
It's just a smidge bigger though, right? 10 foot.
Yeah, and I think there would be a little bit this way. But you know better how it works, so.
Yeah, so it's 10-foot radius. It doesn't encapsulate all of the squares within a 10-foot radius because that's not how circles.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Got it. Well,
yeah,
that works
so
too.
it,
It's still
as long as it gets. This is what you're trying to do, right?
Yeah, this accomplishes what I'm trying to accomplish.
Beautiful. And you have it kind of like a big hamster wheel on the floor there or something.
Mm-hmm.
But, beautiful. It's not stuck in there with you. Wait, how is that?
What's that?
I was doing the you're stuck in here with me, I'm stuck in here with you, you know the old saying goes. Okay, it is in the wall with you. Beauty. It is Shadow's turn is over, so it is its turn. It is within this beautiful force wall with its 3 closest friends. And it will use It will use its reach with its blade, so it will first attack Steven. $24 to hit.
Will hit. God damn it.
That will destroy the wall. Second, that's through 29 to hit.
Ow.
These dice is scary. The saves. And the last against Gavon. 18
Don't have to
to
worry
hit.
about Saru's unarmed strike anymore.
And then it will bonus action and vanish.
Does Lunas have super secret ethereal sight?
What'd you say, Bartlett?
I said, does Luness have super secret
Yes.
ethereal invisibility sight
No,
by chance?
he's an owl.
He does have 3 hit points. That's what he does have.
Whose turn is it?
Mine. I don't know what to do. I guess I could heal you.
Heal or hold a cantrip.
Might be able to do both. Everybody here. I think I can already do both. Yeah, sure. Mass healing word. Oh, gets 11.
Anna.
Actually, Michael, can I change to just hold an ability?
Why not? Anna hasn't gone yet. You're fine.
Thank you.
Okay.
Same story.
Anna is going to use a bonus action to cast a spell on Luness, oddly enough.
Power word kill.
No, but I'll let you know what it is if it comes up. It drops her, the ghostly spirits around her drop. And now both Anna and Luness are holding actions, but Anna still has concentration going.
Dope. Sir?
Oh. He's gonna pick up a rock and ready in action to throw it.
Love that. Plenty of rocks about.
It'll be a spell if it. I mean, yeah. So I'll mark the spell slot, but
I love it. Plenty of rocks to throw. Steven?
Hold an ability.
God. Make sure the first note it doesn't kill it on the first strike. Great.
Can you confirm the fumble with Sarah?
I'm gonna try my damnedest.
Nice.
Jeez.
Oh boy.
Wow. Okay.
Too good.
Perfectly in character.
Really too good. Oh well, the
And maybe it'll lure the Ash. She's gonna fall on the ground.
Yeah, that's
Thing's gonna
true.
murder her.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, that's not good though.
the AC of the guy is so low. Yeah, okay. She
Thank
doesn't
God.
fall. Great job, Sarah. Just really won the round. Kavan.
He can't really do anything against somebody with a reach popping in and out, so he will dodge.
Roscoe dodge. Shadow kind of giggles, laughing at Sarah. And we'll use those legendary actions. Get away from me.
Constitution saving throw. Unless, well, I guess probably other people have health stuff. Sorry.
Hell yes.
Yeah, Anna, Isabel, and Steven. You all had held shit.
And me.
Oh, answer the rock.
The rock.
So
Solid
close to
strike.
crit.
That will also hit.
Those are. Unless you're gonna allow me to cheat and move Luness closer so he can do his cool thing. Those are the moves.
2 solid strikes. Isabel and Steve-O and Saru.
Well, we'll use field vision, so Anna can attack once more.
Nice.
Nice. Solid.
Damage.
Steven and Saru.
Go for it, Preston.
He just has the rock ready and just stop freaking moving. And bloop.
Could be big. Wisdom.
Win save. Whizzy whiz.
Does like those 20s.
Yeah, okay.
Plus 10. Shakes off the slow. Steven.
On saving throw.
On. 22. Solid round today. It will be its turn. Isabel.
Still there?
What?
It's still there?
It hadn't even done its turn yet.
That was
This was
just,
it popping in.
Popping in.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was like, wait, what?
Like what? No, Isabel, it is attacking.
Okay, that makes more sense.
That makes more sense. The first 25.
Does hit. I'll take 5 points of damage.
That spell. The second. Third.
Oh, thanks.
19 on the D's. 19 on the D's.
9 points of damage.
And then it will naturally vanish.
Taking 18 thunder damage as it goes.
Ouch! It says.
It's a pretty good roll for 3d8 right there.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Take that every time.
Whenever I can get a swing at the thing, I can do some freaking damage to it.
Isabel.
I'll hold my action for an ability again.
Anna.
Okay. Just guessing over here. Just
And you've almost got it to perfect alignment that I think the only spot you couldn't hit is if it pops up immediately south of me. I think that's the one square on
That
the
was-
board.
Yeah, that's what I was. Don't love it, but I'm just shooting
Battleship.
shooting in the dark.
Saru.
Ready? It's a cantrip. That's it.
Steven.
Ready's a spell.
Come on, Sarah. Got this.
There we go.
She
Hey,
does
there we
got
go.
it. She does got it.
Good job, Sarah. Did something.
Come on.
Dodging.
Up here. If I can get to the right spot. And I think we'll have some triggered actions here.
Okay. Should I go first?
Yeah, mine won't affect your guys' attack.
Okay, so I think this is gonna hit you, Saru, and I'm sorry for it. Sorry, not sorry. But out of Lunessa's mouth is going to come just this burst of cold energy. So a dex save.
Wow.
For
12.
does not do it, and probably the same for you, Bartlett, I assume. Nice.
Nice.
So Lunessa does 7 cold damage.
Solid start.
Okay. So Anna's gonna do her booming blade attack. And she's gonna use her emboldening bond.
$17 will miss.
Damn.
Just miss.
Dang it.
Did you ever use your inspiration die?
No, but I had it. There was a pause, and I forgot I had it.
Well, I mean, from this combat though.
I know, but I know
Okay.
it would. I'll just miss with a bond. Anyways, then 17 on her second attack. 24. So. Finally. Ramping.
Oh, so soon?
What a joke.
Lanta. Oh,
Gotcha.
your Lanta. Ah, boy. Well.
That was a fight since we were down arguably the two most useful people for that fight.
Yeah, the two people who can hold actions, they just whatever it appeared they would
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah.
That changes things. Without those MFers.
Great thing is I almost thought about not coming tonight because I'm super tired. It's like, and then Nate texted. I was like, damn it. I was like, all right, I'll show up at at least the first half. And I was like, all right, this combat's gonna take a while. So I'll
And
probably
at 10
dip out
o'clock, my
Yeah.
word. The creature is dead. The resources have definitely started to be spent a bit. Obviously,
I know we all already know
Still
this,
got
but this
stuff.
really, like, enough words cannot be said about the importance of Nick's critical hit plus the microwave maneuver a month ago or whenever that was, because there's no way we make it through the keep alive if that sequence of events doesn't happen.
We may not even go in the keep that day, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we would have.
Which might have changed other things that we don't know.
I know,
Yeah.
no, I know, it's crazy. Okay, do we still have our ropes up?
Yeah. I think. Unless they cut them in the night.
It didn't cut them though. You guys left them up.
Okay, going back across. Anybody need any?
You're not going to short rest?
Short rest over there.
Okay, that's fine.
Because then if like something comes to us out here, we can just hop in.
Yeah,
Not that that's great, but it's an option.
it's better than nothing. Move over there and take a short rest.
Lovely. Hanging out for about an hour, you will find that you are able to short rest just fine.
Michael, is this the theme, like the soundtrack from Inception playing right now?
No,
Okay,
because this is royalty free.
gotcha.
So there's-
Bartlett, that the temporary hit points were an hour, right?
Yeah.
Thanks.
You also get a D8 if you heal.
Is it
Song of Rest.
just overall, or is it one per hit dice spent?
I think it's just one overall.
I think so too.
I think so too.
Yeah, if you heal, blah 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 blah. If they regain hit points by spending hit dice at the end of the short rest, each of them can regain one extra D8.
And then I'm also going to spend 2 hit die to restore my armor.
Restore your armor?
I can spend hit die to restore it on a short rest.
That's cool.
Makes the 8-hour cast awesome.
Yeah.
Michael, how do you feel about a short rest taking away hit point maximum penalties?
I would feel great about it if the feature didn't say this reduction lasts until the target finishes a long rest. The next part about if the target's hit point maximum is reduced to 0, its body and everything it's wearing except for magic items are reduced to ashes, even scarier. But
Does he
we
get his
never-
strength back?
Never had to worry about that. That's a good question. Let me check the strengthy boys. That's the different creature here. And until the target finishes a short. Yeah, so you get your strength back, just not your health. So Kavan stuck in the double digits.
I don't know how people live like this.
With a 25 AC.
Sarah's almost got you, Kavan. Not really. Just closing in.
She can have him at any time.
Drew does got you. Right.
Yeah, but he can't beat me in a fist fight.
It's very true.
Not a combat fighter.
What is your plan?
Go through.
Probably. Grab your friends. Over here. So nice. As you shine the lantern upon the brazier, you see the ruined stone turn to that of white, and you find yourselves kind of walking into the light onto the other side. Yeah. And as it seems, it doesn't appear that anyone is waiting for you on this thing.
Does the brazier behind us light, or is it still?
It does not. As you shine your lantern on it, you can kind of see this like ghostly flame, but it's not lit.
Do we see where we just came from when we shine the lantern? Like if we're try reverse what we just did?
Yeah, so as you shine the lantern back on that thing, back on the central brazier, you can see the darkened, ruined stone and the piles of bodies.
Gotcha.
As if you were to walk through that light again, you would probably
So we don't think we have
to the other side.
Yeah, just figures good to ask.
Yeah, it seems like this thing is giving you passage.
Cool.
To and fro. Without having to move your characters. If your intent is to move inside and up the stairs, you can do so without being molested. So I can just move you to the next page if that is your intent. If your intent is to poke around here, investigate or anything, then just let me know.
Do we want to investigate these sides or just go on in?
It doesn't hurt to look. So, I don't know what's over here. And we were in such a hustle last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just.
So, Anna will go investigate this one over here. Just see what she sees.
Yeah, so as you're walking over there, the stone, everything kind of looks generally the same as everything else. And as you get close, it looks like kind of like a defensive tower, like a parapet where you could kind of lean out around these areas, as you encountered some creatures doing to you in the first place. Roll. Oh, I already see. Looking around, it's like incredibly clean, like impeccably clean. very opposite to the area that you were just in. And that's something in your haste last time that maybe you didn't notice nearly as much. Just how kind of clean this place is. Excuse me. But as far as like moving around the area looking for anything, you don't pick up on anything out of place. There isn't anything on the ground to, even look at, and the area is mostly smooth stone.
Okay. Cool. I don't necessarily feel the need to check the other one on scene. Go to the next room.
Moving up the stairs. Come on, let me be nice. You are met with a very large door. One you have passed through before, but is shut.
Just go through the door. The double doors.
Pushing the doors open. You see a long hallway. With 3 more sets of smaller doors. One of which you passed through before.
So, do we want to try these rooms before?
Where would the Pontiff's chambers would be? Would that be like the next
Through the next door.
And do those go? Yeah, those two. Yeah.
If we want to go straight to the Pontiff's chambers, it's through that double door and then to the west, so to speak. But if we're like trying to take this more slowly and methodically, I don't really have a strong feeling.
Yeah, these were the doors that Anna knows would lead to like basement chambers, storage, and possibly crypts below. But obviously, things have been different, inverted ziggurats and such. But those are what the 2 flanking doors, as she knows them, would lead to.
So, does anybody want to try these, or go try to the Pontiff's chambers?
Where would those normally go? Just like in some basement storage?
Storage, basement, maybe a crypt.
My only thought now that we have the lantern lit is to go try the ziggurat one more time. But I'm not really married to that thought. I just think it might be worth doing.
Yeah.
At some point. And the only reason I bring it up now is I am worried that once we go talk to names.
I'm worried about
Sylvania. No, I got this, Anna. Don't. I'm good with this. Sylvania. Pretty sure that one's right. And I'm not gonna lie.
Or a size really hard.
Yeah, I don't know who the other people are going to be. But once we talk to them, it might be a lot harder to like search for the Ember, just because who knows what our situation is going to be.
It's true, after you trigger certain NPCs, the game state might change.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with not going there first. If we want to take one of these doors.
Yeah, obviously we'll go look, but it just seems like we know what the situation is now, and throwing in your sister and guy we're gonna kill.
Hopefully not.
I think he's got it backwards.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna kill the sister. Thank you, Sarah. But that's your sister. Wait, man, this is so confusing. And like when we get out of here, can you like draw it out for me, Anna? Like, because I feel like there's a lot of like lines that are crossed, and yeah.
Well,
That's a good idea. If we ever go to Greyforge, it's probably important that you get all these people familiar with your family, our family.
It's welcome to being a member of the royal family. It's complicated.
Yeah, it sounds awful. Like I was tortured for years, and I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. But like, the further like we peel back this layer, I mean, not great.
Anybody have a preference on a door?
Right.
South.
Every direction.
All right, we'll go for the right door then. I think Anna, just to be safe, is going to cast Disguise Self.
Dope.
And she's going to just make herself look more like a generic high elf. Like, clean up, turn the hair blonde, clean up the face so she doesn't, her arms, hide the tattoo, and then she's going to make her weapon look shorter.
Could be sister. You could be my sister now, Anna.
I could. That's what I'm going for. I'm for oddly close to Steven, uncomfortably close.
It's just Steven with long hair.
All right, Anna's pushing this door open.
Beautiful. You'll find stairs descending.
Down we go.
All right. Let me grab the bunch here. Got a little marching order here. As we enter new space. Arthur Xerxes. Kitty cat in the back. Okay. A new map. Okay. There you are. As you descend the stairs, come to a landing. It does get noticeably darker down here than it was previously.
Isabel will cast light then.
I don't remember if we just have that on your token already or not. No, you have no light. 2020, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Isabella has the light. And as you come to that landing, it seems that the other stair just kind of goes back up the other side. The two doors probably leading to the same place.
Cool.
Anna,
And
make
there
sure to
are
call
more
out if
descending.
Anna, make sure to call out if things we encounter are drastically different than, the old keep.
Yep.
Do you need me to record Zoom, Will?
That's my
No,
fault.
it's recording. It's just, I think it's on the last map.
How's that?
Perfect.
Got another set of double doors down here if people want to get in position. We'll see what we see.
Opening doors.
Sure.
You pushing the doors open. You see more stairs. You see a small landing, doors to your left, all right, and a very large staircase that seems to descend and descend and descend, ending in two very large doors.
The builders of this place, charged by the stair, Anna? Is this just kind of like the vibe that the
Apparently
interior
by the,
designer chose?
The stair and the door. Does Anna know what would be down these stairs? And
Anna, these stairs are not familiar. These stairs are strange.
These
To the left would have been storage.
These stairs aren't lining up with anything that I at least knew about. Over here would have been storage if we just want to poke our heads in, but down there means nothing to me.
Might as well check.
Yeah. Let's play the most dangerous game in D&D and open up a storage closet and maybe find a broom. A deadly, deadly broom.
Opening more doors.
Yep.
Great.
Find a hall leading to two more double doors, which seems a little strange. This would have been a larger room with kind of smaller offshoots and things.
Can I make a history check real quick?
Yeah.
So, to my memory, when we came the first time, instead of how we just exited to the right, to the west, and came down this passage to go to the ziggurat, was to go straight through that chamber, then down a set of stairs where we had that fight with those ash soldiers, and that led then to the chamber and doors of the ziggurat. Can I make a history check or maybe a different type of check based on just kind of piecing that together? I'm wondering if these doors lead to that hallway where the ghost soldier thingies that could walk through stuff popped out.
Those guys walked out the doors that you've just passed through to get down.
Okay. So there wasn't two sets. It was just literally just the one.
Yeah, so they would have because they opened one of those doors. It was the one to the right.
Gotcha.
So yeah, they came out of the doors so they would have likely came up these stairs.
Then that's then all the more reason to open these, I think, because if I'm remembering the map correctly, then this should be close to the ziggurat. Am I remembering wrong, team?
I think the bottom of the big staircase goes beneath the ziggurat.
Okay.
Because
Then
the
never mind.
ziggurat's just straight through.
Right, but the fact that this comes back is why I was thinking, like, oh, this might connect. I don't really care. I'm shooting in the dark. I'm trying to connect some dots.
I think
I can't even walk in a normal line in real life. So I don't. Silence is ignorance over here. I get disoriented trying to use Google Maps and walking. Anyways, I don't know which door to choose. I don't really care. Does anybody have a strong feeling?
what do we want? Whatever's behind this, which I don't know, and the more ominously significant looking one at the bottom of the giant staircase.
Yeah. All right. Let's check this one first. Oh, it looks like there's a hallway down here. Heads up, guys. Get excited.
Oh.
Be careful. No, just a smaller room. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Door number 8. Let's open it. Let's go.
Anna and Isabel, what's your passives?
Oh, good.
14.
15 or 14? 14?
Oh, good. Let's go, Mimic.
I wish. We all wish it was just a mimic.
Oh, an explosion.
Anna and Isabel, as you approach that door, you hear the subtle sounds of music from the other side. And as you put your hands up on the door, like almost about to open it, you kind of pause, stop yourself as you hear the sound of a stringed instrument playing on the other side. It sounds distant, muffled, but you can hear it.
Anna, do you have any idea? That could be.
I'll do a history check. Was there anybody in Cinfall Keep, like the lute player or something? Famous bard. Did Osner know the lute?
As you listen, trying to pick up on the sounds so close to the door, you start like kind of humming to the tune a little bit, as you're sure you're having a hard time placing it, and then this is an old Elven song. Where have I heard this before? It must have been here. No, it wasn't here. And you think back to the day you were leaning against a wall of a tavern, and the sky began to illuminate. Inside the tavern, there was the sound of a bard playing a little tune. And it sounds like this happy little number.
So Anna probably just like stares at the door. He's like, I think I've heard this song before. But it's just outside a bar. I don't know why. She'll kind of like look back to everybody else and say, somebody's in there. But don't know if they're friendly or not. Be on your guard.
Could go down the big bad scary staircase.
I was gonna push open the door.
Anna, as you push open the wooden doors before you, you are immediately greeted with the scents and sounds of an elegant ball. From somewhere within the chamber are warm, flickering lights where you see dancing shadows being cast across this glossy blue tiled floor. The walls of the large space are warm wood tones of exquisite craftsmanship. And inset in the walls, you can see these finely detailed patterns with gold leaf. Mostly imagery that, catching glimpses of it in the light seems elven. There are massive pillars jutting throughout the room. These pillars appear to be made from polished marble, and they reach high up to the dark domed ceiling. The smells that immediately catch your nose are of cooked meats, mulled wine, fresh bread. And the music is coming from a single stringed instrument from somewhere to the north that you can't quite make out. You do, however, see humanoid shapes in the light. Their quick movements kind of immediately putting you on edge. But as you kind of take in this strange sight, you first notice these two here, just kind of before the door, seem to be two young children, and they're happily dancing, arm in arm, kind of around each other. And as you look further into the room beyond, you see more duets of people doing the same kind of dance, happily dancing to the music around one another. And as the doors open, you see a few of those faces kind of like happily look in your direction and kind of like wave. And from your position, there's one face in particular that looks familiar. And as I shift click on this token that does have a name, but is just a random token I grabbed, you see Osmir. Far over here to the north, and he too seems to be dancing with someone. And that's where we're going to pick up next time.
Yay!
Wow. This song is a fucking banger, by the way. I had it playing earlier today, and I had to turn it off because I didn't want you to hear it if you jumped in.